Hey everyone, it's Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, W-O-R-I-M-I, on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Yes, I'm on very early this morning for me. My husband's aunt is undergoing surgery this morning. It's a 50-50 operation, so things are a little bit I'm feeling a little bit edgy this morning, but we'll get through. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, entertainment only. What I'm going to have a look at, even though I have a huge list of things to read on, I am going to just pop through two that I felt like were most important today. The first one is the Alabama redistricting. Um, what the background is, actually it's quite interesting. I had this down for a reading today, and Bo of the Fifth Column then did a brilliant chat on it this morning if you pop over to Bo's channel. But apparently the African Americans in Alabama make up about 27% of the population, although they have been gerrymandered, districted into one area, basically, so they only have influence in 1/7 of the districts. So what I'm going to just have a quick look at, it that went the order to redistrict to make things fairer. I believe what's happened is that the Democrats and the African Americans have all been shoved into one district, and then the Republican voters have been spread out throughout the other seven. So what happened is it went to SCOTA. SCOTA said, yeah, you need to redo your lines. And Alabama went, oh, and they drew the districting lines, I believe, to make it even worse. So I just want to see, how is this going to go back to SCOTUS? Is it going to, oh, how's it going to play out? How is Alabama? Is Alabama going to redistrict? Is Alabama going to be forced to redistrict? Um, not surprised at these cards. There's money behind the scenes to keep certain people in power and the others begging for their fair share, which is not happening. But there's a whistleblower on this. The truth is being brought forward. And in all honesty, the youth are coming through as the old conservatives are dropping off the twig. So there is a truth being brought forward in regards to this being exposed quickly and full illumination. Disappointment with what's on offer, uh, greed leading to poor choices, and it's all about money. But I think it might go back to the SCOTUS. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Is Alabama okay? Is Alabama going to be forced to redistrict with fairer lines? I do not understand why in the US they have you have to nominate what party you're going to vote for, because in all honesty, it's nobody's business but your own. Um, and it can be manipulated by saying you're a Republican when you're really a Democrat, or vice versa. Yeah, it's just something that doesn't quite, doesn't quite, and that they have information on who you voted for in the past. That doesn't happen in Australia. You get in Australia, you go down the polling booth, you wait maybe 2 minutes at the most. You get given your piece of paper, they cross you off and sign the voting form and cross you off the list. Go away and vote. Nobody knows who you vote for. It's nobody's business, and away we go. But anyhow, that's the US system, but let's have a look. Will Alabama be forced to draw up fairer district lines, voting districts? Will Alabama be forced? I'll get off my little soapbox there. Just put my soapbox over here, my little rustic wooden environmentally friendly soapbox. Okay, will Alabama be forced to redraw Let's have a look. Come on down. Come on down. Oh, shuffle, 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 and we've got this card again as the signifier card using my mystical manga cards. Yeah, it's about holding control and leaving the other areas impoverished, doling out basically. But this is the energies they're in at the moment. So we've got this, yeah, uh, money, money behind the scenes, and forcing others to literally beg for their fair share, challenged by the authorities. I'll just fix that light up a little bit. I do apologise. It is very early morning here at the moment. Look, that didn't make it particularly better. I think what was happening, you can see I've got a black furry dog there. So it was setting off the autofocus light. But yeah, challenged by the authorities, the Supreme Court is what I'm thinking here. Foundation, a authentic reform, a significant ending and a new beginning is coming. This is about authentic reform. In the past, yeah, dark money behind the scenes, plotting and planning, but it's in the past. Crowning the reading, information being brought forward about the money. Okay, thank you. I've just been reminded now. If you hear my voice, let me know. I've just been told that this is the youth bringing forward. Um, uh, I'm going to say homeland security. It's not quite the word I'm wanting, but it is very much about stability and security. So the youth bringing this forward in the immediate future. King of Wands. New plan being brought forward by a inspirational figure. New plan, new passion. Yeah, being brought forward. Kings are doing. Kings are externally doing. Queens are internally doing. So I do see that there is this is also a legislator bringing forward a new plan in the immediate future. Externally, at the moment, corruption. Do you need me to spell that out? That's my corruption card. Internally, at the moment, juggling which ship to bring in, how can we manipulate this? Hopes and fears, a new beginning. A new beginning. The outcome, Page of Wands. The youth bringing forward a new plan, bringing forward a powerful message. The truth being packed up and moved forward, being exposed, and we have working together for fairness, and then a new start, a new beginning. Walking away from what does no longer work, no longer serve, walking towards a new beginning. And then the birth of something significantly new. So I am actually getting, a new plan coming to fruition and celebration. I actually do see that, on the base, the voter, we've got the oligarchical money facing complete and utter downfall. I'm just going to, keep going here. Knight of Cups, the false knight. So this is the false redistricting, the false redistricting by those that want full control, my way or the highway. Something unexpected coming forward, and it is a karmic moment. Work being done behind the scenes by those that are skilled to do so. Sword of truth, cutting through the BS. A harsh truth coming forward, and we have the feminine legislators here, the feminine energy and independence, and I think I know what that is. Let's have a look. In Australia, we have everything done by independent panels in regards to our elections. The government elected to the day don't actually have any power. But let's have a look. Can I have a look? Is the SCOTUS going to, it's saying yes already. My question is the SCOTUS going to order that Alabama be redistricted by an independent authority? And that's a yes. Okay, can I ask question, please? Round and rounders means it's ready for a question. Back and forth is a yes, side to side is a no, and sometimes it tells me maybe. Can I ask question, please? Will this be done in time for the 2024 elections? And that's a sort of a maybe, because we all do have free will, and it depends whether there are appeals, etc., in regards to this. Okay. So I'm getting yes, it's going to be forced upon Alabama. It may be done in time for the 2024 election, um, but there's no guarantee there. Oh, please just get out and vote where you can, and take someone with you. But yeah, I'm getting that it's going to be done it's going to be forced upon them by an independent authority. Yeah, maybe by the 24 election, but no guarantees there. Okay, thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Take care.